Hi, Peter Balker here, and welcome to today's edition of The Transition Guy. Now, in today's episode, I want to look at Never Give Up. The next step may not be as hard as you thought it was or thought it would be. And the context of this story is back in December 2019, I visited Zion National Park. And Zion National Park was on my to-do list, was onto my bucket list. It was one of those places that if you're a photographer, it's got the most wonderful landscapes, but also one of the most beautiful astroscapes in the world. And I was working out in Vegas, and normally when I go out there, I try to take 2 days beforehand just to acclimatise onto the local time. So this time I thought, okay, let me go to Zion. It was only about a 3-hour drive, so I went over there. And in particular, I wanted to do Angel's Landing. Now, Angel's Landing is known as one of the most dangerous hikes in the United States. And if you haven't checked it out, go over to YouTube and watch the videos on it. I mean, as much as it is breathtaking from the viewpoint that you can see across the canyons and everything, and it is stunning, to actually get up there, especially if you're scared of heights, is totally petrifying. And I was scared senseless. I was so scared, before I went out there, I tried desperately to get a guide. But because it was winter, and because they had had snow and ice, no guide was prepared to take me up there. So I had to make a decision. Do I do it or not? And I kind of thought, okay, let me go on the morning and see. Let me just go and try it out. I'll get as far as I possibly can and enjoy the journey along the way. And probably 3/4 of it is well laid out pathways. I mean, anyone can do it, providing you've got a reasonable fitness level. It's only the last half a kilometre that's really the tough bit. So off I went, just to enjoy the moment and see how far I could get. And once I sort of got to the last half a K, that's when it got tough, because there was this one bit I needed to navigate, and it was literally a cliff fall. And I wasn't quite sure how to navigate, because if you've ever done hiking, there's not exactly some footprints and follow this, follow that, go here, go there. You kind of got to work it out for yourself. And when you've got that sheer drop beside you, you're thinking, okay, do I do it, do I not do it? And I must have gone to do it, turned back, gone again 9 or 10 times. Each time going, saying, yeah, I'm going to do it. Then absolutely, well, crapping myself, turning around and saying, that's it, I'm going down. And each time I was going on my way down, I said to myself, but what if I regret it for the rest of my life? Okay, let's have another go, etc. And business owners do this all the time. I'm sure that you all can relate to the fact where you're scared, you're ready to make a push forward, then you think, do you know what, no. Then you turn around, then you say, oh, you're an idiot, I really want to do that. Then you turn back, go to do it again, then say no. So anyway, I took the leap of faith. Thank God it wasn't a leap down, but a leap of faith. And I made it through this bit. And it was only like sort of a 30-second segment of it. And I got through to the other side. And I just sort of said, oh, okay, thank God I've done that. Then I saw what was ahead of me. And I thought, holy crap, because you could not see it from the other viewpoint. And it was tough. It was literally a vertical, steep challenge with 1,000-foot cliff drops either side. And sometimes you're walking on a pathway that's probably no more than 5 or 6 feet wide if you're lucky. So you've got to be fairly on your game, concentrating, etc. And I thought, okay, again, pontificating, should I do it, should I not do it? And I saw a couple there talking to a well-seasoned hiker. So I went over to ask him, okay, is it safe up there? And he said, oh, he's been up there, yeah, it's okay. You've got to be careful, but it's doable. Then I got speaking to this newlywed couple, Jamie and Tom. And unknown to me, they'd been sitting at that point for 1 hour. They'd been on their honeymoon. This was their honeymoon trip. But Jamie was very scared. She was scared about going up there. So she was umming and ahhing for an hour. So I found my perfect companion, because I found someone equally as scared as I was. So we got talking, and I said, well, if you're prepared to do it, I'm prepared to have a go. So her husband, Tom, led the way, and we supported each other. And that to me was so, so important. I can't even begin to tell you how lucky I was to find someone that would not only sort of be there with me, because they weren't doing the walking for me, I had to do the walking myself, but the fact that I had someone looking over me, and yes, at times when I couldn't quite keep up, because they're much younger than I am, they would wait for me, They would give me sort of encouragement and we would help each other get up there. It was just absolutely invaluable. So if you ever tune in, Jamie and Tom, thank you so much, because without you, I would not have done it. And it's the same for business owners. How often do we go on a journey and we are quite petrified and we just need that person alongside us that gives us that encouragement that we can share the journey with, and we're not doing it alone. And I must say that when I got to the very top, it was absolutely stunning. Do you know what? The videos I saw did not do it justice. It was just so worthwhile, and I am so glad I did it. And I'm glad I did it at that time of year, because during the summer, Angels Landing gets really busy. There was hardly anyone up there. So you've got to have that beauty all to yourself. And one of the biggest learnings I had from that whole experience is that if ever I were to do Angels Landing again, I'd feel much more confident to do it. I'm quite happy to go up there again and do it by myself, because the reality is once you've sort of gone through and you've done something the once, that your confidence levels go up, you know what to do, and then you're able to go and do it. So all I would say to you, sometimes there's a great book called 3 Feet from Gold by Sharon Lecter. The reality is we don't know when we're 3 feet from gold. And I was at one stage 3 feet from gold. Well, it was probably about half a mile from gold by the time you got to the top. But the amount of times I turned around, had I not taken that pathway and not had a go, I would never have got to experience what I experienced. So if anything I've said to you today resonates with you, maybe you've got that fear of building a business or that whatever it is, head over to Bulka.com, get in touch, let's have a conversation. I may personally not be the right person to help you, but I promise you this, I know plenty of people that can help you. And if it works for me in that instance, could it work for you in your business? Absolutely. Now, if you loved today's episode, I would really appreciate it if you shared it with others so they get to have the benefit. And I'd love to have your comments and feedback. Number one, what did you get out of today's video, today's episode? Please share it in the comments section. Let me know what fear you've overcome recently. Let me know. Let's have a chat. Let's have a debate about it. I mean, I'd love to hear your thoughts, your experiences, and perhaps other people can learn from your experiences. Well, that's it for today. Remember, failing to learn is learning to fail. And most importantly, stay safe.